hit me like a
Good morning. We're live where you live in Kanata, Carling and March Road at the very busy Tim Hortons here, and it's been a great morning so far. Now, we've been learning a lot about Kanata. I know that obviously we all live in the city, but as you go to different neighborhoods in the city, it's very interesting to learn about the story of that neighborhood. Mark Dumais from the Kanata Food Cupboard, a story that many of us may not know about, the need for food in Kanata for those who can't actually afford it.
That's right, Jeff. First of all, thanks for having us on this morning.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's very surprising. That's one of the things that a lot of people tell us is, you know, Kanata's sort of viewed as the high-tech center of the Ottawa region, and we're a fairly well-to-do neighborhood. But it's surprising there's quite a few of our neighbors that do need help from time to time or on an ongoing basis.
How do they come to you? They have to let you know? Is it on a person-by-person basis, family-by-family basis?
They have to self-identify, and they can do that through the Western Ottawa Community Resource Centre or through their churches, or they can come directly to the food cupboard at St. Paul's Anglican Church on Yonge Road.
Okay.
And identify themselves, and we don't turn anybody away if they're Kanata residents, because we are a Kanata organization and we serve Kanata clients.
Right. There's the Ottawa Food Bank, and then there's the Kanata Food Cupboard for Kanata specifically.
That's correct.
Let's talk about some of the things that you're in great need of right now. We have some samples now. This, I'm sure, is just a small sample of some of the things you need. Non-perishable, as always.
That's correct, yes.
So we're looking at flakes of ham. Tuna and salmon would be big.
Absolutely. As you said, any non-perishable item, and those kinds of flake meats and canned meats are good sources of protein.
Yeah, yeah, and I see here we've got some pasta sauce, some of the things just to make a nice meal for everybody, and it goes a long way.
It does. Now, a few of the items that we have lots of, because people give us that, is a lot of pasta and craft dinner. We have lots of that in storage.
Yeah.
But what we do need is the sauce that goes with the spaghetti.
Right.
So pasta sauce, canned pasta as well is something that we always need, because we have to think of the parents, but also the kids, and we have to have things that the kids want to eat as well.
Yeah, that's huge. And, you know, when talking about non-perishable, milk, obviously not something people can give you, but the powder.
Right. I know that kids don't like powdered milk. I certainly didn't when I was a kid. But, you know, if we do give them food vouchers as well, so they could go and purchase their milk and mix it half and half with the powdered milk, like my mom did when I was a kid.
Right.
But anyways, this is very good food for people. It's very nutritious.
Exactly, and that's what it's about. It's about making sure that we're representing those food groups, I'm sure. Tell me about the mandate of the Kanata Food Cupboard. You're a non-profit, and anything that exceeds what you require, how do you use that money?
Well, basically, we just receive enough funds essentially to run our operation.
Okay.
So we're only funded 20% by the government.
Okay.
So we rely very much on charitable donations for about 80% of our budget. We have 2 part-time staff, so a very lean organization. We have hundreds and hundreds of volunteers that help out, because without the support of the volunteers, this just wouldn't work.
Yeah. And I know that the need actually is increasing, which is troubling. Uncertain times right now, and because of that, you're working on a new project.
Well, that's correct. As you say, the need is increasing. A few years back, we had perhaps 140 families per month that we were supporting. Now it's over 210 this August. So the need is definitely increasing. And yes, space is becoming an issue, because we're going through food at a faster pace, and we need to purchase some food sometimes. So storage is an issue.
Okay.
And the space that we're using in the basement of St. Paul's Anglican Church has been outstanding for us for the last 8 years or so. But we're looking at the possibility of perhaps leasing a warehouse in the area to give us a little bit more room to do what we need to do.
So people can do straight monetary donations as well. Thank you so much, Mark. We appreciate it, and thank you for the great work you're doing at the Kanata Food Cupboard. Appreciate it.
Thanks so much, Jeff.
All right, CCJ Steakhouse is open and open for business. We're going to be talking about that coming up on CTV Morning Live, as we are live where you live. March and Carling, come and see us. We'd love to see you. Free coffee and everything. Good morning.